Launch authorization received. Countdown sequence initiated. Launch in progress.
There's a real cool club on the other side of town where the real cool kids go to sit around and talk bad about the other kids. Yeah, it's a real cool club and you're not part of it. There's Bailey, pickles and patty cakes too, and Cubby's making mean jokes about you. Ha you little twin. Yeah, it's a real cool club and you're not part of it.
Hey guys, it's the Fizz here, and I'm battling Lomax, who is in the Average Asylum Zach, and gotta mute that track. And he wanted a battle, and I needed to test this team, so there you are. That's how it happened. He tricks me with his guy, and I set up Rain, and then I'm gonna have to switch out. So I switched into Napoleon because it's cool, but he sets up a curse, which is even cooler. So as I'm battling him, I'm like, this is going to be an interesting battle. So the curse takes effect there, and he switches out in a Blastoise and to take the Surf. But an Empoleon that's modest, Surf in the Rain, does quite a bit to him. So that's neat. But I switch out, and I go into Tylee. Because I want to sub-seed him. He goes for the Protect, which is cool. And then I'm going to set up a sub, which is even cooler. And so he's going to Protect again. No, wait. No, he's going to switch now, because that's trouble. So I Leaf Seed. And that's an awesome move. And so yeah, if you notice, I'm gonna talk over. No, I'll do that later. I seismic toss him, and just to get some damage on him, and that's pretty cool. So he does the same to me, and I'm just gonna take some life from him, even though I'm at full health, and it's all groovy. And I'm gonna sub up here on the switch, and I see the coast, and I know I can't seismic toss it, so I'm going to Toxic it. He Shadow Sneaks my sub, and I live at that time, so that's awesome. I get the Toxic off, and now I'm gonna get a Leech Seed off on him too, and that's really just gonna wreak havoc on the Bayonet. Yep, it is. So now I'm just gonna set up a sub, hoping that his next Shadow Sneak won't actually break it, and that would be an awesome thing for me. But it does, right? No, we're not there yet. So I set up the sub, and then, you know, just to be a little punk, he breaks my sub, and I'm gonna sub up again, on that break, just because I want a sub up when, that thing goes down, which should be this turn. There's the toxic damage he's done. Awesome. Check out this thing. This thing's bonkers. So I'm gonna Leech Seed the Zapdos, knowing full well it's got Heat Wave. And here's where my video just kinda locks up, it freezes. I don't know why. Camtasia has been so super sad to me. Just hasn't been treating me well. I don't know what's up with it, but I need a new thing. Anyways, so let me talk about the Sceptile for a little bit. He's got 273. That is 0 EVs, a 23 IV HP stat, and that makes it so he can get up 5 subs with 5 consecutive subs with leftovers, leaving everything else open. So I just max out his defense, max speed, timid nature, the rest in special defense. It's awesome. So I go out into Crest after stalling him out a little bit for the Leech Seed damage, and I set up the Rain as you roost, and that sucks a little bit. And at this this point in time, I still don't know what kind of Zapdos it is. I just assumed it was bulky. But he thunderbolts. And then my assumption goes right out the window. Because I see the life orb and I see the damage and I'm like, gosh, shoot. So I get a little bit back, and it's just not going to be enough. So I go for the thing that I think will hit hardest, which is Outrage. And it doesn't quite kill it. And that sucks. It really hurts. Bummer. But he gets taken out in the process. So I send Empoleon back out because he doesn't get to show off really. And Gyarados comes in. That's just not gonna help either. He Dragon Dances up, and I'm just gonna Ice Beam to get some damage on him. And I do about a third, which is okay. But now he's gonna Earthquake me here, and that's gonna knock me out, and that's a shame, but I gotta deal with it. And I'm a little worried about that useless crit. No, I'm a little worried about this Dragon Dance thing because nothing really to deal with it. So I send in Tylee, hoping that he doesn't have the Stone Edge or misses the Stone Edge, but he has a Stone Edge and I'm faster, so I'm thinking that is a bulky Gyarados. Not very fast. No, no, no. So I set up the Leech Seed as this thing is supposed to do, and now I'm going to set up a sub, knowing that Stone Edge is the only thing he can hit me with, and it's got shaky accuracy. So this whole time, do you believe in miracles? Yeah. So he gets a crit on my sub, which is okay, and so now I'm just withering this thing down, which is just great. I Seismic Toss it here. I wish I had gone for the sub, but he just Dragon Danced up, and that sucks. But you know, whatever. I'm still getting withered down. The Seismic Toss was good for me because it just got it down that much further. But now he's gonna Stone Edge and gets a crit. But with the +2, I'm not sure if it mattered, even if I did have max defense. I just, I didn't bother to check, but it probably didn't matter. Because that's what we do. We discuss if crits matter or not, because this is very serious. So he Waterfalls, and I don't like that. I just want to Ice Beam it to get some damage on it, and that's what I do. And it does very little, but it does enough where it's going to wither him down with the Leech Seed. And he goes for the Stone Edge, hoping for a crit on me, but he doesn't grab it, and I just Ice Beam it, and it does very little, but it's enough to KO him. Yes, so he sends in Regisail, obviously, because he knows I'm locked in, and I go for Hippowdon, which is a choice band Hippowdon, and he sets up Rocks, which is alright with me, and he switches out into Blastoise as I Earthquake him, and I'm like, this thing is gonna take it. Actually, I thought I was gonna KO because I didn't think it was bulky. But now that I know, I think it's one of those bulky attacker types. Either way, I thought that I could live, and I can, but I didn't live with as much as I wanted to live with. If I could have lived with 101, that would have been awesome. But I didn't. So now he sends Regisail back out, and he's going to Seismic Toss and do away with my Hippowdon. And that's... well, what are you gonna do? But I got a trick up my sleeve. I'm down 2-2, and he's gonna take a Rocks damage, and that's gonna bring Crest down below. But I'm gonna set up Rain on him because my last guy is Kabutops, and that is gonna be really awesome for me. Now I got the Rain up for a couple turns. I can come in the Regisail. I can set up a Swords Dance, knowing that it can't do much to me. Besides Seismic Toss, but it has the Explosion, and I was a little bit worried, even though I resist it. I live with a good amount of HP, and his last guy is Infernape, and I Aqua Jet just in case Mach Punch or Vacuum Wave for the W, and that's a good game to Lomax. Everybody rate, comment, subscribe. See you later.